Being stuck in the friend zone is all about a lack of respect from yourself and from the girl. Both of you don't respect you. That's why you're stuck in the friend zone. The man doesn't respect himself, and that's why he's willing to play this small dick, low testosterone move of like, I'll pretend to be her friend. I don't actually give a fuck about her, even though you think you do. Like, you pretend like you really care about her. You just want to fuck. You just want to date. The man has no respect for himself to put himself in this situation just because he's not able to admit to himself that he just wants like what he wants. He wants the data. He wants to maybe sleep with her. He wants to see if they're compatible for a relationship. And instead you take this almost fake, inauthentic, safe, comfortable position in her mind of like, oh, well, like I really care about her and yeah, we are really good friends. And like maybe she'll see this one day, months from now. I haven't been in like the friend zone for fucking years, but when I do think back about it, and I keep seeing flashes in my mind right now, I'm seeing for some reason like an Indian guy who's like, met this girl in university or something, and he's just fucking coping of like speaking to her with like a soft voice, pretending that he actually cares about her, when if he just sat here and thought to himself like, you know what, we don't even have that much in common. The only reason I kind of like hang out with her and kind of follow her around the class, even though I don't believe I'm following her around, it's just because I don't have the confidence to literally look her in the eyes and say, let's go for a date. And the reason why I don't have that confidence is because I am so scared of her response, because if she says no, it will shatter the dreams that I've had with her. It will shatter those imaginations that I've been playing in my mind whilst I cuddle my pillow or masturbate whilst I think about her. Most men are living in this pure like fantasy mode in their mind, and they're not willing to just face reality and have it break in front of them. And I don't blame you for that, because it is so comforting to be stuck in this like fantasy land. For every girl that I had a crush on when I was younger, I used to come home, get into bed, take off my clothes, and literally just cuddle my pillow thinking about her, thinking that we were together, we were, like cuddling in bed and we were full of love, and I would literally kiss my pillow as if it was her. It was so comforting to do that. I knew it was a bad habit as well. When I first started watching like, these like dating guides and stuff on YouTube, maybe I was like 18, 19 years old, I almost felt like guilty for doing it, but it just felt so comfortable. But when you build up this massive fantasy of the girl that you want to be with, as often happens when the guy is stuck in the friend zone, you start to like really pedestalize this girl. You put her like above you. You put her as this shining prize that you're just treating almost like a celebrity that you're worshipping. And how's it going for you? There's a reason why you clicked on this video, because you know that your current strategy isn't working. You were looking for some kind of like wake up call. I understand how hard this is going to be, but like the moment that you actually get some respect for yourself, you'll stop interacting with this woman. This is a very difficult thing to do, but the reason why your life fucking sucks right now is because you have this lack of respect, where you're putting yourself into this situation inauthentically, where you're not making your intentions clear, and worst of all, you're like sat down next to this girl, next to her friends, not even having a good time, full in your mind, not present, overthinking how you should look around and say something to her or something. You're not even having a good time. You've literally put your own mental health below the possibility of what? Of hopefully ejaculating with this girl, hopefully being able to go on a date. The moment you have some respect for yourself, you look her in the eyes and you'll tell her what you want from her. You'll tell her your intentions. You'll make it clear. You'll ask her basically like a yes or no question. And when she says no, which of course she probably is going to do because you've come off as like a massive chump, then you let things go. Then you stop texting her. Then you stop sitting down next to her and her fucking friends, pretending that they're your friends as well. You stop wasting your time like navigating your dating life like a chump, because you're fucking tired of it. I remember how awful this experience is like navigating your dating life like this, where you have no confidence or security in yourself. You can lie to yourself and think that you're confident because you've been wearing like better shirts that you tuck into your pants recently. But you have so much fear inside of you, and that's why you're stuck in the friend zone. Because you've known, like even before this video, that this wasn't the right dynamic. You've known that this makes you feel bad. You know that you're not even attracting her, even though you're kind of deluding yourself to think that hopefully it'll be there. The most red-pilling thing about all this is like, you've been trying to like, get closer to this girl, like, build things up, get to know each other more and everything for a while. She walks to the shop and ends up building more attraction with a guy who walks past her in 5 seconds than she will with you in 5 months. And you don't want to accept that fact. But there's light at the end of this tunnel, because you can be that guy. You can be the guy who's living his life, who's pursuing his goals, who's built himself up, who's, improving his mental health so he's not fucking mind wandering all the time, who's working on a good business, who's providing for his family. You can be that guy who's super disciplined and productive and purposeful. And you're walking through the shops, the store, and your eye contact, gazes onto a girl, and she builds this attraction with you more than you've done with this girl in 5 months. It starts with respect for yourself. It starts with thinking to yourself, I want something better than this. I don't want this to be like my sort of dating relationship status, that like, I like this girl who doesn't like me. There's a chapter in the book, The Way of the Superior Man, which says, choose a woman who chooses you. The relationship can only work if she chooses you, and quite frankly, if she wants you more than you want her. That is usually the best relationship dynamic, is specifically when the woman wants the man more than he wants her. What does the man want more than anything? His progress, his goals, his mission, his purpose. Like, this thing that we work hard for. The reason why you're treating yourself with a lack of respect, or the reason why she's not very much attracted to you, even though you keep thinking that she might be because she replies back to your text messages, is because you're literally sacrificing the most important thing for a man, which is his mission, his heart, the thing that he works hard on. Maybe it's studying, maybe it's your business, maybe it's your career, whatever it is. It's like, our work is usually the most important thing for us. When you're sacrificing that, and you're not even present in class anymore, and you're skipping your business work, and you're sending her messages fast and all this bullshit, you're waking up and seeing if she's replied, instead of getting into deep work with your studies or your business. She cannot have attraction for you because you're prioritizing the relationship over your purpose, which is an act of feminine energy. It's an act of weak masculinity. It's an act of fear. I've been there so many times. This is why I'm so passionate right now, because I wish I could get all of the guys of the world who are these chumps. No offense, but you are absolutely a chump if you're watching this video. And I hope you could you can get pissed off and think, oh man, this guy's such an asshole. But I'm literally the only fucking person here who's on your side. She's not on your side, and the worst thing is you're not even on your own side. You're on her side. It's you and her versus you. There's no respect being given to you, not from her and not from you. And she's not a bad person at all. Don't twist my words. She is not a bad person for this. She simply just isn't into you. She's just not into you. You can cope all you want, but when a woman is into you, it is so fucking clear. You can keep lying to yourself and think you're getting closer. And, she replies to your text messages, so that seems like this positive feedback loop. Girls will reply to text messages from absolute gremlins, from goblins. A lot of girls are just mentally sick, and they fucking love getting notifications and text messages. And so they'll reply to guys that they never know, that they know they'll never meet, they'll never date, they'll never even kiss or hold hands. And that's another thing, bro. The concept of just fucking holding hands is so interesting when it comes to friend zoning and stuff, because the amount of times that I've heard from guys who get friend zoned of them literally just trying to hold this girl's hand, and her almost with a fishy hand, wet kind of slimy hand, pull it away. I remember hearing this story so many times of literally just trying to get a little bit of fucking intimacy, a little bit of touch, and she pulls away because she doesn't like you. You don't need to think to yourself, oh no, because she doesn't like touching, she doesn't like this. No, she doesn't like it from you. And I know that I sound like a fucking asshole saying this, but I'm saying this to be on your side. Because if she respected you, if she was into you, this wouldn't happen. It would be very clear. So many guys just waste months of their life pursuing this girl who doesn't even want them back. You know what happens when you pursue your goals? I'm trying to just do a quick little stunt. This is a three-story villa that I just moved into. Now, I'm in a relationship. You want to know what like my dating life is like, and not dating, but like in attraction is life these days. It's literally on easy mode. Every like public place that I go to, the amount of like attraction that I can see that I'm getting from women, the amount of women who are looking over, holding eye contact, smiling, approaching me, asking me for like opportunities and everything. Because for the last few years, instead of being a chump, I actually worked hard on my goals, and I've been able to build like a great level of success. And you don't need to like think, oh, whoa, he's going to try and scam me. Like, you know, he's a rich guy talking about something. There's nothing that I sell that you could afford. No offense. That's probably a bit hurtful, but whatever. But like, I'm here right now. My girl's sleeping in the other room. It's like, it's 5 a.m. right now, but I woke up at like 3 or half 3. My cameraman, Scott, best friend, he's in the little side house. I want you to think right now of, I should keep my voice down, but I want you to think right now of how easy it would be and how much more fun it would be navigating your dating life when you're the guy who's successful, who owns like a sick place, or if you're traveling, you know, you can rent out like some awesome villa like I'm in right now. You can throw like nice events and parties. Think about how much like your life could be improved. And then also how like valuable you would seem to the girl that you're into when you can message her and say like, oh, I'm having this social event in my villa in, you know, this fancy place that's really, really nice. As a man, when you focus on your goals and you build this attractive lifestyle, you get to live in like nice fancy place. Obviously, I've probably seen like a massive dick just showing you, oh, look at me, I'm in an expensive place. But I'm not doing that to be a bad person again. I'm doing it just to kind of give you a little bit of inspiration. A few years ago, I was a fucking loser, literally like trying to hold hands with the girl that I was like friend-zoned by. But you can change so much in a few years when you just work super hard on like developing yourself as a good, strong, successful man would. And that puts it on the easy mode. That makes it so much easier, and it makes it so much more fun when you do have this respect for yourself. And you also build a very nice physique as well. Sweet. Hope that helps you, bro. Don't know if it will. Don't know if you'll just hate me because it's like, oh my god, he's saying good things about himself. Whoa, like he thinks he's better than me, bro. You might think that becoming a man who's worthy of a 10 out of 10 girl needs to have it all: looks, money, and status. Or maybe you think it's impossible for you to attract a beautiful girlfriend because of how hard today's dating culture is. But what if I told you that the way to truly attract a woman with deep chemistry is actually easier than you think? By avoiding the mistakes that turns girls off, and by doing more of the good habits that turns girls on, you can get significantly more interest from regular women in just a few weeks. If you want the cheat codes to do this for yourself, scroll down to the description of this video right now. Go click that top link to get access to my newest dating guide. This is exclusive content that I'm only giving to guys who've got this burning desire, so I'm not posting it to YouTube. I don't want the YouTube algorithm to promote it and then saturate what I'm teaching in there. If you're curious to learn some of the biggest secrets that I've used to be successful countless times in dating, go click that link right now.